for you guys after
That is a complex question. I am a person that goes off of feeling what my body and mind is telling me at that time, and most times before every game, I am taking myself through habits that I've embedded myself with throughout the summers and previous years. And one thing physically that I like to do is to break a sweat and get warm and tell my body that I'm getting prepared to go to work and physically do what I need to do. And I think from habits of previous years that tells my mind that I'm mentally ready as well. And if I can battle through and break a sweat to myself and you know, physically break a sweat, then mentally I understand that I'm ready to work. That's an easy one. Awesome. I mean, playing with some of the soon-to-be, probably, you know, if not already, since, you know, players that will have probably a huge impact on the NHL someday, it's you know, kind of a dream come true in a lot of ways. So, you know, I was extremely honored to represent the Marlies in that sense, and you know, obviously Spencer Abbott as well, and you know, getting to see and observe all these players that have had a lot of success throughout their career so far is an honor, and you just try and learn from it. 5 minutes ago. That's a good question. I like to think of myself as a positive person, so I'm always trying to take the positives out of things, and you know, even when it sometimes seems like there's not in every situation, and you know, that way everything you think of is a highlight. So I think the best, to me, the highlight of my career so far is having a family, being a part of a family with people that aren't blood related, and having that same feeling and connection. And you know, to relate to our team this year, it's something I've never felt before, and you know, I give all of that credit to, you know, our team. Oh. Who is the biggest prankster on the team? I would have to say, everyone. Like, everyone is always keeping everyone honest and trying to joke around with guys and, you know, challenge guys in their own ways. But maybe the Diesel, Jamie Devane. Wow, that sounds weird saying his full name. Yes, that's a very good question. Yes, it can be. It is a very fine line and a balance that you have to always keep yourself in check with, to always make sure that the competitiveness that you hold with your, you know, families, so-called, that I like to look at it, is always healthy. And if it's not, to me, that is the most important thing, because we're all trying to get to the same place, so why not help each other? I look at a guy like Eric Lindros, just to relate to hockey, and he amazed me because he could fight you, he could hit you, he could dangle you, or he did whatever he needed to be. And to me, that is what a leader is. And I mean, you know, whether it was given to him or he worked for it, he has it, and it was inspiring to me. Yeah, I like to listen to everything. It's kind of depending on how I feel in you know, in the mood at the time, but I'd say something that, you know, I don't know, I guess it's all inspiring in its own way to me. The only thing I can say I don't like or I'm not that into yet is country. I think it might be, right now it might be Joey's, because there's a cute girl that works there that I really like. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, I've thought about this before. Simply put, not difficult at all. And second question, no second thoughts. I try not to look at things on a big scale. Each individual game is different than the next, and sometimes you sometimes you feel good offensively, and sometimes you don't feel good, and sometimes when you don't feel good, you put up the most points, and sometimes when you feel the best, you don't put up any points. So I try not to look at the end result and more of the process. And I think the element of surprise is one of the best feelings, and I think this season I've personally been able to surprise myself a lot, and I think it's really built up a great expectation and a great foundation for our season, and it just tells me that there's a lot to come. And something with my shot is just something I've always wanted to work on. I always thought that if you can learn how to score from places people can't, then that puts you ahead of the curve. And